Well, why aren't you making ISK? Yes, in this video, we're going to help to answer that question for you and give you actionable things you can do to make sure that you get space rich on your time. So if you want the best Eve guides, you came to the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and even Youre for the better part of 10 years now. And there's a couple reasons that you're not making ISK. And mainly this video is being made in 2025. We'll update this as stuff continues to go. This is the first reason. The first reason is you're flying the wrong ship. Certain ships are not great for this, but might be great for that. Take our lovely friend, the Mamba here. This was actually a perfect segue. We have a lovely worm abyss fit that feels like a breeze to fly. T1, T2s, it does the work. We make about 100 million ISK an hour, and it only costs 111 million ISK an hour. So this was great. T1s, T2s does very well. The Mamba, we were testing it on stream today, and it was just really struggling with T2s. And we didn't even try T3s because, you know, we have to keep fitting this, but this ship, it feels like, isn't exactly tuned for this activity. Now, fast forward to PvP, to taking the Mamba out into faction warfare. You've got a absolute machine of DPS that's going to be able to rank out people and pop them and get it done. So this ship is not necessarily for the Abyss, but could be for something like PvP. And the obvious one is like if you have a Astero, you're not going to take the Astero and go do level 1 missions. This is not a combat ship. This is an exploration ship. How do you know what the ship is for? Well, the easiest way to do this is to right click it and press show info. And then in the overview section here, you're going to see the ship characteristics. It's going to tell you what its bonuses are. And typically the bonuses of the ship are going to be what its actual role is for. Okay, so this is drone hit points, drove, survive, armor resistance, fair, cloaking device, easy fit. You can scan stuff, you can hack stuff. So the Astero is one of those that you could do like exploration hunting in because of its DPS and tank focus stuff. But if you're going to do like dedicated PvE content, not necessarily the best. PvP, okay. Exploration, okay. PvE missions, maybe not. Fly the right activity with the right ship. That's an easy way to figure it out. And if you ever have a question about what ship should I be doing what with, go to my YouTube channel and just type in the ship's name and you'll see all the guides we have out of my goals to have a guide on every ship in Ave, and we're going to have a good time with it. So check it out. The second reason you're not making ISK is because you don't understand the market. The market in Eve is something that is not, it's not Fugazi. It's not like some scary thing that you're never going to be able to understand. It is something you can use and can do to make money just by understanding a couple things on the screen on how this market works. Let's talk about it. Okay. The first thing you have to understand is in the market, you have your left-hand side. You can find stuff. That's fine. You can locate where something is A-okay. If you go to market data, you can organize this by price. Making sure you're getting the lowest price possible is very important. If you have this filtered to highest, you will literally buy something that other people are buying for 1 million ISK or 13, indeed 14 million ISK. This person actually put them at the top to try to snipe people and absolutely stop people from doing stuff like this. So this is just one of those things that you can do to really help everything kind of get figured out, is make sure you're paying as little as possible for that. Thank you very much. So the other thing you can do is filter by jumps. That's this one right here. You want to get something that's close to you, yes, but mainly you want to get something that's like cheap. So if you're out not in a market hub, you might need to go a couple ways away, whatever, but cheaper is the way to go. But stations and distance is the secondary thing you could do for that. You can always right click the location, show info, see if it's a dangerous area of space. Let me go back here, location, show info, because maybe the area is in low sec. This is Jitta, easy enough. But if you go to low sec, well, then you are going to have to decide if you want to blow up. You know what I'm saying? So don't go to low sec, go to high sec, especially if you're newer. That's who this video is aimed at. Okay, thank you. Next, price history. Click this guy. How many of you have just never clicked this before? Like, can we just be honest? How many of you have absolutely never clicked this tab before? It's just big chillin'. This is going to show you the price history and where and when this item is coming from. So for example, this mutaplasmid is showing that it's been trending up, but recently has been going like it's kind of bottomed out a little bit and has been trending down. So you could argue that buying one of these now is a good price because it used to be going not a month ago, the 31st of July, and now it's September 10th as of this video. So about a month ago, it was going for about $1.5 million. Now they're going for like a million, less than a million. So these are going for about $1 million. These are a good buy right now. And you can just really easily see if something's worth it right now. Another way to use this is these orange and blue bars. So the orange bar is the moving average. This is like day-to-day comparisons. How is it going? And the 5-day average is more like how is it looking in a longer time period? How to read this is see how this period, the moving average, the blue one is below the orange average. That means the daily price during this time period is higher than the typically than on average than the previous price, whatever. And then you can see the trend of it as well is going down. So it's just another visual way to do it. I can tell you, I typically don't really look at these. I look at this and this. These blue bars down here are the volume of orders sold. You can see that this day there was 200 of these sold. This day there was 84. This day there was 88. So you can see there's about 80, 90, whatever, maybe 100 sold. So you can kind of plan, okay, how to use this data. All right, I'm seeing 80 million or 0.8 million, whatever, 0.77, about 64 are sold a day. If I put my items around here, right below this 43, if I put them up for 1113, they'll probably sell because this has less than 80 in it. That's like 1, 4, 10, 13, 19, 22. So see what I'm saying? But then if you put it above this 40, if you put your price down here, it might not sell because here's 40, 60. The daily moving average of volume shows that only 80 are moving about that much. So it would be hard for stuff to sell if you put the price for higher. So that's one of the ways you can use the market. We have other market guides. Y'all, how you make money in EVE is selling stuff to the market. So if you understand the market, you'll make more money. The last thing we'll talk about with the market, because I could literally talk about this thing forever. Get your skills up, chat. Oh my goodness, get your skills up, your trading skills, very importante, okay? Get your, especially, which is the one that saves you money. Where is it? Wholesale, it's one of these, I don't remember which one. Accounting. This one is gonna save you money. Literally, you spend less on sales tax. Every transaction, every time you sell, saves you money. Broker relations will save you more money depending on what's going on. More broker relations will help you with which player station can you do stuff or whatever. Get all of these on your character. It might be your trading alt, a very common thing that happens in EVE because those skills take a while to do. You have your 3 characters, okay? Let's say you have your main, that's your main combat, your main guy, whatever, and you get enough skills on your main and you want to have a trading alt. You want to have an alt that you pause the training, on this guy and you start training on this guy to get into those skills. That's a common thing that you can do. And on this guy, you can have him sit in Jitta and never leave. He's just there to sell your stuff. You can sign in, check your prices, update your market orders, and then keep on carrying on your main. So if your main is like deep in wormhole space, your trading alt is in Jitta, continuing to make you money. That's one of the ways you can do that. Don't ignore the market. Make sure you learn it and check out other guides. That's how to do it. So the third way you're not making money is you're ignoring passive ISK in EVE Online. And look, I could talk about PI. I could talk about all the things that we've mentioned a ton of times, but I'm just going to sum it up for you in a single video. We have our alt character training guide. We've mentioned this before. It's one of our most popular videos, one of our most asked for videos, and it is in our EVE Online Masterclass playlist. Let me go find that right here. Alt training guide is right here. Can you afford not to train your alts? And in this video, I'll pull up the thumbnail for you. In this video, I show you in depth how to choose your own adventure by making your alt ready to go and get passive income you need. You get PI, which is planetary interaction. You get industry. You also get research, science, okay? And yes, we do go over how to farm LSIs, but this is a pay to win, pay to play kind of thing. You don't have to do this to make passive income. You can do PI, and research plenty to be able to get your passive income going. Let me show you what that looks like in real time. So this is my main. We've been showing this. We log off of this character. So these are the last 2 characters that I have in this station. These 2 characters literally sit there and they make me stuff. They make me indie, they make me science, they make me BPOs, they make me BPCs, they research the BPOs, etc. So these 2 characters are in my alt Corp. This corp has a massive corporation hangar that only I have access to because I'm in the CEO of. And I have all of these BPCs. All of these are stuff that I craft. I have these ready to go. I have these 10 and 20 auto integrity preservation seals that are ready to go, that I have all the inputs for. Let me go back here. I have all of these are corporate hangars that you can rent. Let me go back to my input here. So all of these mats are ready to go, ready to be crafted into fully done things. If you wanted to know where the BPOs were for my Operation BPO, you found them. They're never going to leave this station. It's an NPC station. We're good to go. I've been 10 and 20 researching all of these and just keep it going slowly but surely. Keep stuff happening. It's going to be a great time. So I sign on to this character. I activate a single recipe. I get it as high as I can. Can I make, I don't know, just for the sake of this example, I make 5 of them, whatever. I press start. I make sure it goes to my output one. I press start. I put 10 of these in because my skills are good. I have 10 jobs, so I can make 10 of these per character, okay? So on 2 alts, you can get 2 of these spooled up, and then I sign off, go back to my main, and then keep going on ops. I literally play the game, show up and do as much indie, as much PI, as much research as I want, and then keep playing the game. Something I really try to do in these videos is try to help you get out of the menus, set up some passive ISK. It's going to take you some work to set up the passive ISK. I'm not going to lie to you. Check out the alt training guide for how to do those things. Once you have it set up, you have a nest egg that you can open the fire hose with or nah. I have done PI leading up to my recent subathon a bunch. Now that it's done, I'm kind of chilling on it because I was clicking so many buttons. I just don't want to do it right now. I'm playing the game out in space, having a good time in Abyss instead. So check that out. Make sure you're not ignoring passive ISK. Very important. And if you are ignoring passive ISK, it is one of the reasons that you are not making ISK inside of EVE Online. The next reason, and this one might get some people a bit offended. You need to get good. Stop dying. Stop dying, losing your ship to dumb things. Nothing is avoidable, okay? So you are never safe in EVE. No matter what you do, you're still gonna die in EVE Online, no matter what you do, how many things you do. Here are some very actionable ways that you can do this. Number 1, stop doing activities that cause you to die. If you keep dying in T1 Abyss, do T0. Who cares if the ISK per hour isn't super optimal? You are losing ships. I'm calling somebody out right now, okay? Stop doing T1s in the Abyss and instead go to Tranquils. There's nothing wrong with practicing, with waiting for your skills to get higher in T0 Abyss, for example, before you go into the Calm Abyss, before you go into the tier up. You can do this while your skills are increasing. Many of you are dying because you do not have, yes, the Magic 14. We're not going to talk about them. We've talked about them in depth. It's just something that everybody needs to have. They are skills that every EVE pilot needs to max out as soon as possible. They are not sexy. They are not enjoyable to train. Honestly, it's just kind of annoying, but they are ship agnostic. They help you in every single ship. This link will be in the description. Helps your capacitor, helps your CPU, helps your HP, helps your shield, your armor, your targeting, all of these you must have. And getting these Magic 14s, all of these are going to help you to stop dying so much. Make sure you check that out and enjoy it. The second thing you have to do in this stop dying so much is we do have an anti-gank guide for you, where we break down instadocs, bookmarks, and tons of things that you can use to learn from my mistakes, dying to various things, okay? I compiled all of my anti-gank knowledge into a single video. I'll link this one in the description for you as well. I'll link all the videos that I'm talking about in the description for you. Why I put on Princess Leia headphones, I will never know, okay? So please forgive me. Check out this video. We died in our Proteus, and I break down how you could have avoided it and the mistakes I made. That's the way to do it. If y'all focus on not dying and stop trying to push content, you'll make more money because you won't be spending as much money on all of the ships you've been dying in. So stop dying so much and play easier content. What are we doing? You guys feel like you have to do like maximum content. Do something that you enjoy. Fun per hour is better than ISK per hour, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. One of the last reasons that we have for you is you don't have a plan. You don't have something you're doing. You're watching YouTube videos from these big-nosed, hairline receding content creators, and you're trying to play what you want them to do. You're seeing what I do. We're doing a bunch of Abyss, and you want to do Abyss. That's fine. you can do Abyss. But maybe you don't want to really do Abyss. Maybe you really like industry. Maybe you really like exploration. Have a plan. Here's how to do a plan, roughly speaking. Let's say you want to pick a certain kind of activity. Let's go into the agency tab. It's going to help you with this a bunch, a lot. The first thing you're going to do, choose one of these. Even home fronts. Home fronts you can do too if you got friends and or a bunch of accounts. Okay, thank you. If you want to do missions, check out agents and missions. And then from there, you can go to career agents. If you haven't done this yet, this is really good for new bros, especially to help you to see what to do. There are combat missions, Enforcer. There are industrial missions like, hey, craft this, bring it here kind of missions. There is explorer missions, show me that horizon kind of thing. And the best part of these, if you're new, these agent missions, career agents, recommended skill plan, they will show you what to train in order of training it. That way you don't have to ask, Loru, what do I do? It can give you a map for you. See, Eve is not a game that's going to hold your hand, but it is a game that's going to help you to have fun with the systems therein. So make sure you check out the agency tab specifically. And if I missed a tip here, make sure you put it in the comments, especially if you're a veteran that watched this video. If there's something I missed, the new bros have been getting a ton of value from a lot of the veterans coming in the comments and dropping some nuggets that I'm just some dude. Y'all are smarter than me. I know you are. So thanks very much, everybody, for 35,000 subs. And if you want more new bro focused Eve guides, check out this video right here. And if you want the best Eve guides, sub right here. We'll see ya in the next video. Thanks very much.